I never seen so much parkour and bubbles in my life. This movie is ridiculous. Alright? In a good way. This movie has more bubbles, as corny as it may sound, than SpongeBob. Straight up. Alright? All the episodes combined in SpongeBob. This joint got more bubbles than that.
Oh, brother,
I know. It's super corny. Don't hate me for that. But this movie called Bubble, right? Alright, so Netflix recently came out with this in May of this year. It's a pretty dope movie. I'm gonna be real with you, and I believe it's like a really good watch. You should add it to your watch list. So this is gonna be a spoiler-free review, and I won't say too much, but I'm just gonna give you a general overview and my own personal thoughts on the movie, and so it can help better your decision if you should watch it or not. So let's get straight to it. It's not bad. I mean, it's produced, animated by Wit Studio. All right, so you already know Wit Studio is well known for animating Attack on Titan 1, 2, and 3, seasons 1, 2, and 3, and currently Black Clover. So you know they deliver that heat. So I'm like, all right, it won't hurt to go check out this movie. So long story short, I mean, this is gonna be a spoiler-free review. All right, gonna keep it just real concise. So it basically follows. It's about like gravity-defying bubbles, and I got like the plot right here just for like reference. But it's about gravity-defying bubbles that rain down, cutting off Tokyo from the rest of the world. It's like it's always like something bad happened to Tokyo. I always just realize that when I'm watching these anime movies, like Akira, for example, that big huge explosion involving the psychic kids and junk, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so the city skyline is like the center of Tokyo, becomes a playground for young people competing in parkour team battles. The main character, Hibiki, all right, he plummets into the sea but is saved by a girl with mysterious powers. All right, and this girl, her name is Uta. Hibiki gives her that name. All right, and let me just say how beautiful the artwork is in this movie. And I gotta tell y'all, I never seen so much parkour in my life. So one video game that I could not help but reference or just like compare to this movie is a game called Mirror's Edge. So Mirror's Edge is basically about a girl named Faith Connors, okay, a 24-year-old runner who lost her mother when she was campaigning against the city, shifting from its vibrant atmosphere to its current regimen. You know, she's trained by this former merc and provides her with intelligence or radio support. So she does all these like vigilante type deal jobs. But it's a very dope video game. The first one came back out in like 2009 for like PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. So it's been some time. And the second one, Catalyst, came out in 2016 for PS4, Xbox One. It's talks about like a third one, but who knows if that's even true or not. That's a whole nother discussion in a whole nother video. But I highly encourage y'all to play that game. But this movie really gave me Mirror's Edge vibes because Faith is like parkour, like an elite parkour athlete. She just be doing the most when it comes to that sport. She just be jumping from building to building just seamlessly through rails, and just she do her thing. I'll make sure to put some gameplay of both Mirror's Edge 1 and 2. So all in all, check out the game. You won't regret it. So yeah, I couldn't help but compare this movie to that game. It's really dope. Yeah, so the parkour is on point. The animation, the colors, even like the smallest details, like with the eyes. Like, I'll put a picture. Like, the eyes are just like so beautiful. It reminds me of like how like Demon Slayer, how they put so much detail into the eyes, like with Tanjiro's eyes. That's a very nice touch. I recognize that. Respect. This movie right here, it's pretty solid, but I'm not too fond or in agreement with the ending. I mean, it's all right. I might need to watch it a second time and read up on it of like the overall meaning of the show. I mean, not the show, but the movie, because it does have a very important message to it, like involving world wars and just overall, how should I say it, bad energy in the world. And this girl Uta is all about bringing about uplifting more positive energy within the world, because she's just like such a vibrant girl, right? But I won't say too much about that aspect, but it has very overarching theme with regards to bringing more positive and outweighing the negative in the world. So the Tokyo, it takes place specifically in Tokyo, right? Okay, and Tokyo is it's like this big bubble. All right, it's surrounded, just imagine a giant bubble and just put it over Tokyo. All right, that's pretty much what it was. And it's like all the buildings and stuff are just the whole city was just jacked up. All right, and it was like flooded because all the bubbles, melted and just all the water and stuff. So yeah, Tokyo, it was like a fish tank. So it was like these different parkour teams that would compete against one another, turn Tokyo to their playground, like I said. And let me say, when they showed the parkour, like that parkour in this movie is like next level, like I never seen before. Especially like how they use the camera angles to just like make it more immersive. So it's like, let's say for example, like the dude did a flip. It's like you follow him into the flip at the same time, and it's like you did it yourself. And it's just like they'll be going through skyscrapers and junk and just be flying around. And then you have this parkour team that has this technology. They have these boots. Okay, it's like jet boots. I don't know about you, but I believe that's some cheating type stuff right there. How you gonna have jet boots? All right, and you competing against all these other teams. That's another thing. The technology is cool within this movie. What else? The camera angles, the cinematography is on point. All in all, this is a dope movie. I highly encourage you to watch it. Wit Studio did a fine job animating this, like a very fine job. Like if you like the animation that you've seen from like Attack on Titan, and some of the best scenes from Black Clover as well, you're gonna enjoy this movie. You might not truly like understand the crucial, like the foundation of it, like the true meaning of the whole movie. You might have to do some research on it on your own time, but in terms of entertainment, you're gonna love it, because with the parkour on top of the top tier animation, on top of the beautiful artwork, it's just like such a beautiful just a dope combination. So give this movie a go. It won't hurt. I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see what else Wit Studio has in the works in the future. And yeah, from what I see right here, this movie is rated R. I don't know about I don't know what Google talking about this movie being rated R. I can assure you it is not it's not gruesome in any sort of way. Or yeah, rated R, I don't know where that came from. It's more like PG-13 in my opinion. But so that's pretty much it for today, guys. Go check out this movie, all right? You won't regret it. It's my own recommendation to you. And, you know, if I enjoyed it, you probably will enjoy it, because I'm a harsh critic, in all honesty. So, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. I'm out.